When dealing with stormy weather, there's one delivery delay that matters more than our Amazon packages. And I'm joined now by Zachary Kinnicky from Connectlife with more information on how you can help them fortify their donation supply. Welcome. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you very much for having us here.
Of course. Zachary, can you tell us more about Connectlife and how it's been impacted by winter weather like the storms that we've been recently experiencing?
Yeah, Connectlife is Western New York's only community blood bank. We supply 75% of the need at local hospitals. Everything donated goes to local hospitals, and it has been a hard month. All of these winter storms that we've been having have canceled close to 24 blood drives in the last few weeks, and those are donations that we just can't get back. We're down about 700 blood donations from where we were this time last year, not in any fault of the donors, but because we simply haven't been able to hold the drives that we are used to being able to hold. And that is blood that can't get to local hospitals because there's no substitute for blood when somebody needs it. You can't make it. It only comes from donors. So we are really, really hoping to find some people who might be able to come in and donate blood and help us fortify that back up from where it was when we were in a really good position last month.
And why is the need for blood donations especially high in the wintertime?
It is hard to have supply keep up with demand at this time of year. Besides the winter storms, you also have people taking holiday breaks. You have people canceling because of illnesses. I mean, when you have a cold, we don't want you to come into the blood donation center because we don't want to spread it around. But that also means that we're losing donations to that. At the same time, a single car crash victim can need up to 100 units of blood. And because of that, in the winter, when roads are slippery and people are having a tough time driving around, we could definitely find that we need more blood than usual to keep up with the demand. And so that all mixes together to make winter a really tough time.
Okay. How impactful is Connectlife's presence in our community?
I think it is really important for us to have a place where you donate locally and you know the blood stays local. When there's a winter storm, for instance, like we've been talking about, you might not be able to get in blood from outside of the area to get it to hospitals that need it. We have a lab and storage right here in Western New York. The police will escort us down to the hospital so we can make sure that that blood gets where it needs to go. And I think that's why a lot of our donors feel it's really important to donate locally and make sure it stays in Western New York so we're not competing with the rest of the country to make sure that we can have this life-saving supply right here.
And speaking of donations, talk about what the experience is like when someone does donate their blood.
Yeah, it is a very simple process. You come in, you get a quick 10-minute physical, you spend 10 to 15 minutes in the chair, the needle goes in, the blood bag fills up, you're out. You can look away the whole time, you barely feel anything. I am someone who hates needles. I've donated dozens of times, barely feel it go in. I look away, I don't want to see it, but you barely feel it. The phlebotomists are fantastic with this. And afterwards, sit down, relax. We'll have a gift for you. You get some snacks. As the person who reads all the surveys, I know our biggest problem and the biggest complaint is when we run out of Lorna Doones at the blood drives. Everyone wants their Lorna Doone cookies. So we make sure that everybody is supplied well with snacks so you recover well and you'll get sent home with something as a way of saying thank you. This month it's been Bill's socks, which admittedly were a little more exciting a few weeks ago.
Yes.
Next month it'll be Bandits t-shirts so as we celebrate the Bandits going for a 4-peat. So we want to make sure our donors feel thanked about coming in.
Can you tell us any stories about people who have needed a blood donation and have experienced the necessity firsthand?
Yeah, I actually just a few weeks ago spoke with one of our donors who was in one of these situations last year. A teacher at a Buffalo school who was a longtime donor with us, repeat donor, came in all the time. Last April, on the day he came in to donate, his wife was in a car accident and needed to go to the hospital for several days and needed to get blood transfusions. And while it obviously can't have been his blood that went to her because it was too quick of a turnaround. He called it a return on his investment. He sees that all these times he's gone in to donate blood, his wife received it and he was able to pay it forward. And I think it is really important for people to be able to see this impact, that it isn't just, oh, I went in there, I gave blood, I walked home, and I never knew what happened to it. This is a person who saw both the benefits of donating blood and the impact it can have on a person when they're recovering.
Yeah.
I think it's important. We always text people afterwards to say, hey, your blood's gone to Millard Fillmore, your blood's gone to ECMC. And while because of health privacy rules, we can't say more about which patient got it or how it helps somebody. I think it matters to people to be able to see that, oh yeah, my blood didn't just disappear into the universe. It really went to a hospital where they are treating people and making sure it can help save lives.
Absolutely. It's a beautiful cycle with that. Let's talk about more about where people can go to sign up for a blood donation and to find Connect Life locations.
Yeah, so we have donation centers in Williamsville, West Seneca, and Tonawanda that are open 4 days a week. We have drives coming up all over the place. Just the next few days, we're in Warsaw, Cheektowaga, downtown Buffalo, Gowanda, Alden. These are all places you can find if you go to the website, which is connectlifegiveblood.org. You can find a map there that has all of our upcoming blood donation mobile drives. You can also give us a call. The number is 716-529-4270. During the week, we're always there to answer questions about blood donation you might have, help you find a drive, schedule an appointment. There's a good chance that there is somewhere near you that you'll be able to go to donate blood, potentially save 3 lives just in the next few weeks, and we want to find that for you to make that happen.
All righty, Zachary. Well, thank you so much for coming in and sharing more about what you do. Viewers, if you'd like, you can register to donate blood and help Connect Life in this critical time by visiting connectlife.org. This segment is sponsored by Connect Life. Thanks again for coming in.
Thank you.